By now, you know I'm a big fan of the new Trek Roscoe lineup, especially the Roscoe 9 model. I've had my Roscoe for a little over a year now, and this is my long-term review. Stick around. If you're not a fan of Trek, I'm going to recommend 3 other brands with very similar hardtails. Welcome back to MTB 103, and this is the third and final video on my 2023 Trek Roscoe build. If you are just tuning in, the very first video was which bike I believe to be the best value out of the 2023 Trek Roscoe lineup. The second video was a complete breakdown on my custom build. Before I can give you my final thoughts, I wanted to see if this really was the do-it-all hardtail. A bike you can just buy, upgrade however you want, and you can take it to a bike park, to your favorite trail, even race an Enduro with it. I love this bike. I've ridden it all over, taken it to Bentonville. This is the main bike that I ride on my local trails here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Let's take this Roscoe to the bike park. The Trek Roscoe was so much fun at Angel Fire Bike Park. I only took it down blues, I took it down the flow and the jump lines where I wanted to put it in a situation where a hardtail would actually shine. Some jumps, some nice smooth berms. It was a blast. So much fun to go down the mountain on the Roscoe.
If you want to take this bike to a bike park and stay on the blues and greens, flow trails, stay out of the Technar, you are gonna have a blast. Especially if you have the Roscoe 9. Little guy right here. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's see if I can keep up with them on the hardtail. You can see here just on the flow trail alone, used almost all of that 140 suspension. That's not even on anything technical, just a flow trail. Bike park, baby.
Onto the Enduro race. It was actually a brilliant choice to take the hardtail down to Cameron Park because the sloppy conditions, I don't think I could have gone any faster on my full suspension. It was wet, it was sloppy, it was slick. It felt like we were just pedaling in slow motion through the mud. Had a great time. The Roscoe did well. It handled all the terrain, no problems. I think in dry conditions, the bike would have been super fast. And I think the Roscoe lineup is totally capable to race an Enduro. Now, I wouldn't race the stock 7, definitely wouldn't race the new 6. If you have an 8, I think you can get by with the 8 without having to make any changes. Definitely, if you have the R9, you could take that bike straight from the shop to a race and have a blast.
So, what's this trail look like, man?
I don't really remember this trail from the pre-ride, so I'm gonna ride with some amnesia. Amnesia, that's a fancy word.
That's a good one, yeah.
We got vocabulary.
I'm gonna do it blind, with my eyes closed.
That means he's never seen this trail before. Let's see how it goes in the rain.
Stage 2.
2 paws up. GoPro, stop recording.
Trevor ended up taking 3rd place in his class. Not bad for a blind guy. I ended up with a top 10 finish as well. My final verdict, yes, the Trek Roscoe is what I believe a do-it-all hardtail. You could ride it on your local trails, you could take it to a bike park, you could even enter a full Enduro race, hell, enter a cross-country race. Just as long as you're out on your bike having fun, Trek really hit the mark with this hardtail. It's do-it-all, customize it how you want, at a super low price point. The new Trek Roscoe 6 is now out. That's the budget price. $1,200 gets you the updated frame, 29er wheels, through axle, all the goodies, low-end parts, coil fork. But if you need to get in on a budget, that's the way to do it. You can still get the 7 on the new sale price, $1,600. The 8s are still out there, but if you can find a 9, go get yourself a Trek Roscoe 9. Go hit the trails. Anywhere you want to go, that bike is going to be a blast. If you are not a big fan of Trek but are still looking for a rowdy hardtail, I recommend to check out these 3 bikes. The Marin San Quentin 3 29er, the new Proof Scout 290, and the Commensal Meta HT. I did pick up a brand new bike, and there's a little hint back here somewhere of what it is. Gonna have a video on that soon. If you guessed it, you spotted the bike logo, put it down in the comments. I'll let you know if you're right. Until next time, 2 paws up. Oh, if you want one of these jerseys, hit us up, email, Instagram, or just down in the comments. We'll let you know how to get those.